Good evening and welcome to another room tour on It's All Over. This time we're staying at the Premier Inn in Nottingham Chapel Bar. Standard room, none of this plus room £30 extra nonsense tonight. No, just a standard room for the night. So no fancy coffee machine. We'll have to make do with the kettle, but I'm sure that won't be a problem. Right, let's show you around and do a little review. We start off at the front door, of course. We have the usual electricity port where you put your key card in, so you can't leave the aircon or fridge or lights running whilst you're out. Power saving measure, I guess, but you could always request an additional card from reception to get around it if you wanted to, I'm sure. But in most cases, especially for when it's just one night, that's not a problem. You have your coat hooks there. Oh, hello. A lovely mirror, I believe. Yes, it lights up, so you can do your makeup with no chair and right next to the door if you so want to. There is also a hair dryer there, or a clothes dryer, I guess, I've got on the go. Some extra towels, hangers, and I believe in that bag there we have some lovely fresh pillows, hopefully free of hair and other such lovelies. We'll go into the bathroom. That's the usual toilet paper dispenser. Sink, not much in the way of amenities, but as I say, you don't really mind much for Premier Inn. They've got rid of the aloe vera on the wall. It looks like they've gone to Baileys and Harding now instead. I'm not sure if that's just this one or potentially all of them, but yeah, shower is appropriately clean. Some extra towels there. All that you really need. A nice shower on the wall. What's in here? Nothing. Ooh. Don't think that closes again. We should leave that there. Bedside 2. No plug sockets unless there's some down there. No. So make sure your phone's charged up before going to bed. Television. Nice and big for a standard room. You watch your films and all sorts of home movies on there if you so desire. Not sure what that is. Wonder if anyone could tell me. I've not seen that before. No idea. That seems to not do anything. Ports there for the TV, so you can bring your PlayStation or your computer or laptop and use the TV as a second screen, I would imagine. Television remote. Menu for room service and the aforementioned kettle. Nice and clean. Various different coffee sachets and teas, and of course you can take those with you when you go if you don't use them. Not a view as such. View of a roundabout. We've got people going back their commute down there, as you can see. It's about 20 past 6, so the road's not too busy. But as you can hear, I'll just be quiet for a second. Absolute silence. And we're next to a major roundabout, so some good soundproofing on these windows here. There we have Jade enjoying her nice coffee. A white mocha from the Starbucks down the road. £4.20, would you believe? Switch for the light, so you have a his and hers light, or a his and his, or a hers and theirs, or a such, whichever your preference is there. So one of you can be up reading, whilst the other one can be trying to sleep. Nice big sofa. The usual comfy bed. Ah yes. Not a short and curly in sight, just what you want to see. Right, let's go around there. Usual aircon. Slightly abstract art on the walls, not as abstract as the plus room of course, but that's what you pay the £30 extra for. Easy to use aircon controls on there. No mini fridge, no extras or anything like that, but you don't really need that really if you're just here for a night or two. Just quickly show you the menu before we close off. Well, that's that. A short and sweet one, but as I say, there's not really too much to look at in a Premier Inn, especially when you're here just for the one night and you don't go for the plus room. But this is more than appropriate for one night. And if you are in Nottingham, I would definitely recommend coming here for the Nottingham Chapel Bar Premier Inn, absolutely. Good prices, especially in the week. If you want to see a review on a plus room, I have got one of those where we went to the one in Skegness, so make sure you go to that video there if you want to see it. As always, thanks for watching. Please very lightly tap the like and subscribe button. We don't want any damage doing. And I'll see you on the next one.